Hey everybody, I'm Kelly Ellers.
I'm Jeffrey London.
And this is Volume Up by the Tees. So, we've been messaging each other all weekend and a little something went down called BravoCon. And I know
I'd heard of it.
certainly that you were equally, if not more invested than myself.
Yeah, well, I had the boots on the ground. A good former colleague of mine went with her sister-in-law and a friend, and I was like, "You're there.
Oh.
What is it like?" And she's like, "It's crazy. It was worth it. It was all of these things." So then it heightened everything for me, where I was like, "Oh, I should have been there." So yeah, I gotta tell you, people like brought their A game. They really did it. A lot of our fave Bravo, not everybody got it right, but I think like by and large, the hair was pretty good. So my question for you: anybody in particular stand out as someone you were like, well, damn?
Well, I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not, but I love Brynn Whitfield. I feel like for the New York
season, popular here on this very podcast.
So invested in mostly wanting to know more about Jenna Lyons. That's why I initially was in.
That was the hook for a lot of us. She didn't turn out
to be my favorite. Brynn is just a sassy little sass. And I mean, I don't know if you saw, but at the actual event, she had on her Louboutins and the heels got stuck as she was coming down the escalator, and they wedged in and actually stopped the escalator, which was like just chef's kiss for me. Just almost a goosebump moment. I couldn't even handle it.
We throw the word iconic around much too loosely, I think, for everyone's liking, but that was iconic. Like that, she brought BravoCon to its knees in that very act. Unintentionally, maybe intentionally, who knows?
I don't even know how you could do that, but if someone could, it would be Brynn.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a...
Brynn looked great. And shout out to... So we were talking about this off pod, and we'll talk about it here. Hair brands got into BravoCon in a big way this year. So Brynn working with Wella in advance of her showing up, which was cool. Shout out to them. Nexus had good things happening, working with a iconic, here I am doing it, housewife Kyle Richards. If you're gonna think of like who is a housewife, Kyle Richards is up there. So working with her was a big good move. Great Lengths was there as well. They worked with a personal fave of mine, and we'll see if this comes together for the .com. Southern Charm. I go in and out of Southern Charm. I'm not a religious watcher, but what I do know is that Madison LaCroix is like top tier Bravo, and she looked incredible. Her hair, we were giving looks, and so I was into that. There was variety. She delivered, and it was thanks to Great Lengths. So
So, next year, I feel like maybe the Tees needs to have a little setup, little section.
Maybe we get a booth. We can sell some merch alongside Brynn and the others. Yeah. Overall, I gotta say, like, pretty impressed by what I was seeing. Not everybody got it right, but yeah.
Indeed. Overall, a true win. Bravo. Bravo. Anyway, on our last episode, we talked with Leslie Rosti. Leslie is the Government Affairs Vice President for the Future of the Beauty Industry Coalition. After leaving nursing, she began working in the professional beauty industry as a subject matter expert on infection control and public safety. She's very involved in the current discussion on occupational licensing as it relates to health and public safety in the professional beauty industry. We talked with her about the PBA and FBIC's work on the Cosmetology Interstate Licensure Compact to ensure that licensed cosmetologists can practice in all states that join the compact rather than getting an individual license in every state in which they practice. Can we get an amen to that?
Amen.
Where are we at, y'all? Come on.
Make it happen. Let's
make it happen. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Read the Tees, and send in questions to volumeup@thetees.com.
This week, we're talking with David Raccuglia. David is a man of many titles and accomplishments, company founder, entrepreneur, and renowned photographer, but his first professional title was a hairstylist. He began his career as a stylist in the salon industry, and today styling and the salon community continue to be his primary inspiration and motivation. In 1994, frustrated by the lack of grooming options on the market, but inspired by what he recognized as a true need, David founded American Crew. American Crew quickly established itself as the leading manufacturer of quality salon products for men, and today American Crew continues to be the leading professional men's grooming brand in the world. You are not going to want to miss this combo. We get into all of it, particularly around, his brand being around for nearly 30 years, and what is in store for year 30, which is in 2024. Big things.
Another big thing that's happening, Dana White, a visionary entrepreneur, has made history as the first Black woman to own a hair salon franchise. Dang,
Hell
we
yes.
love that. She is the visionary CEO and founder behind Paralee Boyd, an innovative beauty salon model based in Detroit. Launched in 2012, this salon represents a solution to a common problem in the hair industry, the lengthy hours clients spend at a traditional salon. Her approach draws inspiration from lean manufacturing, which focuses on reducing production and response time. Incredible, right? So she's got the 2 locations with plans to roll it out nationally. And we say, congrats on the groundbreaking achievement to Dana White.
Absolutely. I love that she's bringing, lean manufacturing to the salon experience. Like, let's do it. Like, there's been so many others to do things. Let's make space. Let's celebrate this. All right. Well, let's talk about things that are trending on our site. Our editorial team has been hard at work this week uncovering industry news, looking into trends, and diving into brands that you don't know but should. And here are some of our favorite headlines. First up, the article is Meet the winners of the 2023 Beauty and Vision Awards, The Heart of Hair. The beauty industry's best and brightest stars from across the US, Puerto Rico, and Canada came together on Monday, October 30th for Well Company's The Heart of Hair event at the Aria Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. An immersive celebration of passion, inspiration, and artistry, the sold-out event also featured the annual 2023 Beauty and Vision Awards presented by Trend Vision. Attendees of the event were entertained by dazzling presentations from Wella North America ambassadors, global artists, and Sebastian global artists who shared cutting-edge techniques and inspiring looks as they showcased their creative skills and demonstrated on live models. Sonia Dove and Daniel Mora focused on brunettes and red. Meskit and Derek Clark covered ultimate blondes. James Earnshaw and Brianna Cisneros captivated the audience with their creative color demo, and Anthony Cole and friend of the pod, former guest Morel Koken, wowed with their cut and styles presentation. Head to thetease.com to learn more about this huge event and to see the winners. All right, Kelly, what did you think? We were at the event, covering a lot of this stuff behind the scenes, got some really incredible video of some of these presentations, wild in the best way. What did you think?
When Wella does an event, they do it to perfection, and Trend Vision has been around for a very long time. I love that we're continuing to celebrate our pros in many different categories. So from cut, style, nails, and color, they were all there. And I loved the People's Choice Award winner was a favorite of mine.
So there's that. I love this one. Go check it out on thetease.com. See all of the winners. They deserve their flowers. They got to get a shout out because they really did the damn thing. And yeah, what a cool event. All right, next up, our November tech touch-ups. Now that October is over, does November mark the start of the holiday season? It does. That's okay. For sure. Let us know what you think. Inspired by the internet world and adapted for the beauty space, check out our monthly tech touch-ups. Designed for stylists, makeup artists, estheticians, massage therapists, nail techs, and anyone in the beauty industry, we created mobile phone backgrounds to infuse a bit of fun, beauty, and newness into your routine. Pick up these November designs for your phone's tech touch-up over on thetease.com. Kelly, which one are we downloading? What do you got?
Super cute. I'm just going with the simplistic one with sort of the wavy hair look. I'm feeling the fall vibes on it.
Oh, I love that one. That one's a classic. All right. More on thetease.com. John Frieda launches inaugural House of Frieda Expert Collective. John Frieda Hair Care is calling on some of the hair industry's best and brightest stars for an exciting new launch. The hair care brand recently unveiled its first ever collective of hair care experts called the House of Frieda. Made up of 6 of the world's best stylists, beauty writers, and content creators, this multifaceted collective has been tapped to educate consumers on the brand's product range. Along with creating content that showcases the transformative benefits of John Frieda's products, the House of Frieda experts will also serve as the media spokespeople and act as a think tank to ensure that the hair expertise is infused into the brand's future plans. Additionally, the collective will serve as a liaison between consumers and the John Frieda brand, leveraging their own social channels and relationships with the clients. Head to thetease.com to learn more about the program and its members. All right, this is pretty cool. We got a mix of pros and content creators. And
I like it.
What's your take on this?
Yeah, my take is it's super smart. I think that, We certainly love our pros and we love the content they create, but almost into that, like we're into it at the Tees from a prosumer perspective. The content creator Greta Wilson that they tapped has amassed a large following. She is not a licensed pro, but is talking about her journey. And I like the viewpoint.
Super smart. Shout out to them. Check it out over on thetees.com. As always, so much happening. Thank you to our hardworking editors. We are proud to publish stories that salon pros and consumers care about.
Be sure to hit subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Read the Tees, and send in questions to volumeup@thetees.com.
Volume Up is a Tees Media production. This episode was produced by Monica Hickey and Madeline Hickey. Brian Daly is our editor and audio engineer. Thank you to Josh Landowski and Nathan Folks for the custom Volume Up theme song. And thank you to our creative team for putting together the graphics for this episode.